problem. He's drunk and obnoxious, and I have a feeling we're going to get called back.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay.
Incredible lost footage of Elvis that's never been seen.
People lost Elvis on the next to Current Affair.
At a new time, tonight at 10:30.
Incredible lost footage of Elvis that's never been seen.
People lost Elvis on the next to Current Affair.
At a new time, tonight at 10:30.
It's Osco's Early Bird Holiday Savings Spree.
Do they sell early birds?
No, but they do sell Colgate toothpaste, pump or tube, just $1.88.
The early bird that gets up is the one that gets the worms.
These early birds get no-nonsense pantyhose at 40% off their regular price.
That's a good deal.
So are indoor-outdoor Christmas tree lights, just 88 cents a set. All this and more at Osco's Early Bird Holiday Savings Spree.
If you're not an early bird, you're out of luck.
Others say no. Aronson says yes, yes, yes. We'll give you credit and free furniture, too. Now through Monday at Aronson, spend $500, get $500 in free furniture. Spend $1,000, get $1,000 in free furniture. Buy any furniture now through Monday at 8:30 only, and we'll match your buy dollar for dollar with free furniture. And free credit, too. Free financing up to 1 year, no money down, no payments till February. Come on in.
Aronson Quality Furniture, home of the credit connection. Aronson.
The flight is in the air. Hijackers are on board, and one passenger is fighting back. Terror at 40,000 feet. And climbing. Passenger 57, rated R. Starts Friday, November 6th.
Okay, next question. When peeling back the lid of a Jell-O pudding snack, you...
Throw it away.
Lick it. Okay, what one word best describes a Jell-O pudding snack?
Tasty.
Sorry. Squishy. Final question now. To get the last bit of your Jell-O pudding snack, the proper utensil is...
Spoon.
Cool, creamy Jell-O pudding snacks.
Maxwell releases a higher performance tape. Maxwell.
Hi, I'm Jenny Garth, along with Tori Spelling and James Walter, and we'll be your hosts tonight on Fox.
First is an all-new episode of The Simpsons, followed by Martin Lawrence and Martin, and finally my personal favorite, The Heights.
And as an extra added treat, James is going to sing his hot new single, How Do You Talk to an Angel? Live.
Wait a second, I never agreed to do that.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. You'll be great.
Well, whose idea was this?
Stay tuned now for The Simpsons, and we'll be back a little later on with James, live.
The Simpsons is brought to you by Mercury and the new Mercury Villager minivan, the minivan that drives like a car.
Our main objective when we designed our new front-wheel drive minivan was to make certain that it was the only vehicle in its class. Period. Introducing Mercury Villager. If it was just another minivan, it wouldn't be a Mercury. All this and the quality of a Mercury.
This is the Temple of Flight, home of the sky and mighty. Come, witness aerialism.
I jam, therefore I am.
go into the lesson.
9.6-speed turbo bandits. Radio control pickups with a bad attitude. And rechargeable 9.6-speed turbo. Rip-roaring, high-flying bandits. Yahoo! 9.6-speed turbo bandit. Batteries sold separately.
Homie's got a kid?
Well, it's that jumper.
David Wayans returns.
Have a seat. Let me tell you about Whitey.
To In Living Color, an all-new episode Sunday. Martin doesn't like to fight, but when he gets robbed,
damn,
he declares war on crime.
Shut up, you big-eared sucker.
Night Court's Richard Ball guest stars on an all-new Martin tonight after The Simpsons.
Of all the familiar sounds of Christmas, surely this one is the most beloved.
He's in New York.
New York? Hiya, pal.
You guys give up? Have you had enough pain?
Never!
20th Century Fox brings you what everyone wants most for the holidays. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
I'm gonna murder that kid.
Rated PG. Starts Friday, November 20th at theaters everywhere.
Naomi came home on a Saturday night with 3 tacos from Taco Bell. Crunchy original and Taco Supreme and that new big beef, oh yeah. Taco Bell tacos, crunchy and delicious, yeah, they taste so good. And when Naomi took a bite of the new big beef, she woke up the neighborhood. She made a run for the border.
Ma'am, do you have a license for that taco?
It's shocking. It's unbelievable. It's pathetic.
Hey, waitress!
This Sunday, Kelly finally gets a job.
My baby's first tip. I get a picture of this.
On Married with Children.
I get a picture of this.
An all-new episode Sunday on Fox.
A blind lady has been attacked again.
Imagine living in a world
There is a bad man out there.
where light never penetrates the darkness.
Why does he want to kill me?
Where you're never sure if someone is watching
If he's in the room with her, she's dead.
and waiting.
There is no serial killer.
Where reaching out can be a matter of life or death. Jennifer 8, rated R. Starts Friday, November 6th at theaters everywhere.
Too close.
I got a shell and 2 starfishes.
It's called Me Day.
My mom says he looks like my daddy's boss.
It's the day when everyone in Mrs. Meyer's first grade brings something from home
My daddy cut it for me.
and shares it with the rest of the class.
Jack, you want to come on up?
On this Tuesday morning, Jack Moore brought something different.
This is my dad. His name is Jack, like me. Last Saturday, we built a doghouse. Maybe someday I'll get a dog. Every Saturday morning, we let Mom sleep and we go to McDonald's together. That's where we tell each other things we'd never tell anybody else.
At McDonald's, we never planned on being part of Jack Moore's Me Day, but we're glad we were.
This is my dad. He's my best friend.
When we set out to design the new Geo Prizm, the possibilities were endless. Then, step by step, we built a car that's as well thought out as it is well engineered. Once you see the end result, we think you'll agree. It all came together beautifully. Get to know the newest Geo Prizm, at your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Tonight,
I do.
there's nothing more memorable than seeing your best friends walk down the aisle. The Heights, a special episode after Martin tonight.
Martin doesn't like to fight, but when he gets robbed,
Damn!
he declares war on crime.
Shut up, you big-eared sucker.
Night Court's Richard Ball guest stars on an all-new Martin, coming up next.
All the time, and then love will never do what you want to do.
Nothing's more memorable than watching your best friends walk down the aisle. In 1/2 hour, you're invited to a very special wedding on an all-new episode of The Heights, featuring the #1 song in America, How Do You Talk to an Angel? Now don't go away, because the cast of 90210 and The Heights' James Walters will be back to introduce an all-new episode of Martin next.
You want to be sad with anyone, but if I ever find that you changed at any time, it's not unusual to find that I'm in love with you. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
People, check it out. Crime is about to hit home. My home. But I'm not taking this line down. I'm fighting back. That's right. Tonight, your man Martin is going to take a bite out of crime. I just hope it don't bite back. Be on the lookout. Martin is next.
Now available on video cassette. One ice princess.
Would you please put me down?
One cool customer.
Guess that move needs some work.
One hot romance. All in one little box. The cutting edge.
Wendy, how's dinner coming?
Dad, it's going to be another 20 minutes.
There are times you're so hungry.
I'm going to go for a walk.
Only a trip to Wendy's will do.
Big and classic, please.
Hungry, huh?
Introducing our biggest classic, a 1/4 pound of fresh beef, cheese, 3 big strips of bacon, plus the works on a toasted Kaiser bun.
Man, Dad hit the spot.
Come try Wendy's new Big Bacon Classic, but come hungry.
It's almost ready, Dad.
That's okay. No hurry.
Maxwell releases a higher performance tape. Maxwell.
Winnie Cooper was my first real love.
I've met someone.
The Wonder Years, tomorrow at 5:30.
Hey, everybody, we're back. Still to come is an all-new Martin, followed by a new episode of The Heights, starring our co-host, James Walters. Plus a special live and unrehearsed performance of James singing How Do You Talk to an Angel.
Look, about this live thing, I don't really feel comfortable about doing it without the rest of the band, and besides that, I didn't bring a guitar.
Well, that is not a problem because we brought one for you. Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be like James Unplugged.
I don't know.
Well, you just tune up while we watch Martin, and you stick around.
Martin is brought to you by Sega, creators of Genesis, Game Gear, and the coolest video games around. Welcome to the next level.
Here's how the mind reacts to 2 pizzas for $5.99. Shock, disbelief, denial, and finally, acceptance. Now at Little Caesars, 2 pizzas for $5.99.
Doozy. Hi, it's me again, the TV. Look, if we're going to spend quality time together, I think we need to open up a little. So, I'm a Taurus. Turnoffs are dust, power surges, and people who flip the remote. Favorite reading? TV Guide. Because TV Guide has the best stories about me. So you're tuned in and we have a better time together. This issue, Old Blue Eyes is back. Now, tell me about you. Ooh, out of time. Don't watch TV in the dark.
Sunday, one of the hottest comedians in the country meets the coolest cast on television. Sinbad guest stars on Rock Live, Sunday after In Living Color. Homie's got a kid?
Well, it's fantastic.
David Wayans returns.
Have a seat. Let me tell you about White.
To In Living Color, an all-new episode Sunday.
When the Dance Theater of Harlem rehearses in white socks, you get tough danced-in dirt. when socks get this dirty, you need the cleaning power of Tide and the whitening power of bleach. Tide with bleach whitens better than any regular detergent. Look, a dirty sock is only this white with this other detergent, but Tide with bleach gets it gleaming white. Tide with bleach, a superior performer.
Hey, I'm one full-sized adult, so naturally, I'm big on nutrition. But there's something inside of me that still gets really pumped about frosting. But who's kidding who? This body's a shrine, and we don't put fat or salt in the shrine. Lighten up.
Relax. With Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats, you can have it all. For the adult in you, whole grain nutrition, fat-free and no salt. For the kid in you, lightly frosted, great taste.
Hey, I'm no dumbbell. I know what I like. The frosting.
When you work in a doctor's office during cold season, you're going to get a cold. And I've got a butte. Hard to tell? That's because I took this. Advil Cold and Sinus. From the makers of Advil. It's tough on colds, like Advil is on pain. Gets you through congestion, fever, a bad sore throat. Believe me. I know.
Advil Cold and Sinus. Advanced formula for the cold season.
Sunday.
I have something to tell you.
In a shocking episode,
Don't do this, Al.
Kelly gets a job. And all new Married with Children Sunday.
Tonight on an all-new Heights.
Do you, Jody, take Arthur to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
There's nothing more exciting or more memorable than seeing your best friends walk down the aisle. Tonight, you're invited to a special episode of The Heights. Coming up next.
From Fox News Chicago, this is Update. Here's Chris Long.
Hi, everybody. At 9, 5 teenage boys from Dixmoor arrested in connection with the rape and murder of a teenage girl. The so-called Long Island Lolita, who admitted trying to kill her lover's wife, says she can't take the heat of being out on bond. She wants to be locked up. Special report tonight how some Chicago area suburbs are cracking down on teenagers who smoke. And he's the star of the hit Fox show Martin. Amy Scott introduces us to Martin Lawrence tonight. Also sports and weather. We'll see you at 9.
107.5 WGCI.
Word on the street is WGCI plays the hit. Well, let's go see what's up. When?
GCI plays the hit. Bobby Brown.
In vogue.
Hey, the bell. Boys, took me and Jones to see everything.
GCI is back.
They got it going on.
107.5 WGCI. WGCI.
It's not that high. WGCI in the house. Hey, baby. Happen.
That wasn't too bad, kid.
Pretend it's a game.
Just when they thought it was safe to break out of prison.
Hiya, pal.
Don't you know a kid always wins against two idiots?
Oops. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Did you guys give up?
Never! Rated PG. Starts Friday, November 20th at theaters everywhere.
Naomi came home on a Saturday night with 3 tacos from Taco Bell. Crunchy original and Taco Supreme and that new big beef, oh yeah. Taco Bell tacos, crunchy and delicious, yeah, they taste so good. And when Naomi took a bite of the new big beef, she woke up the neighborhood. She made a run for the border.
Ma'am, do you have a license for that taco?
Sunday, Homie the Clown returns to an all-new and living color, followed by Rock Live with guest star Sinbad. The Heights is next.
is the new Civic Coupe from Honda. Maybe you'd like to take a second look.
Wendy, how's dinner coming?
Dad, it's going to be another 20 minutes.
There are times you're so hungry.
I'm going to go for a walk.
Only a trip to Wendy's will do.
Big, big, and classic, please.
Hungry, huh?
Introducing our biggest classic, a quarter pound of fresh beef, cheese, 3 big strips of bacon, plus the works on a toasted Kaiser bun.
Man, Dad hit the spot.
Come try Wendy's new Big Bacon Classic, but come hungry.
It's almost ready, Dad.
That's okay. No hurry.
This year, 3 million teens will pick up a sexually transmitted disease and may not know it. Surprised? Watch Sex in the 90s, What You Don't Know Will Kill You. Monday at 9.
Okay, we're just about ready for that all-new episode of The Heights. But first, here's James Walters to sing his hit single, How Do You Talk to an Angel?
Okay, well, I'm only going to do this on one condition, and that's that you sing backup.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, I saw that episode of 90210 when you guys were singing at the big pep rally, and you were good.
James, that was acting. You really sing.
No, don't worry about it. It's going to be great. Ready? Here we go.
Okay, we're out of time. Maybe we'll try to sneak that live performance in later, but for now, bye.
Studio's got something new. It's a hairspray breakthrough. New Mighty Mist hairspray. It's the latest news. It's micro-diffusing. That's a mist that's so fine. It's even all over every time.
Mighty hold, you can touch. Not too little, not too much. So Mighty Mist hairspray.
It's micro-diffused.
Get the mic.
Touch it.
Mighty Mist from L'Oreal. Get the mic.
6 months ago, my dentist says to me, Mike, you got a tartar problem. Get Tartar Control Crest. But doctor, I said, I thought toothpaste is toothpaste. He sticks that pick in my mouth. He says, think again.
You'll have significantly less tartar at your next visit if you use Crest's unique tartar fighting formula for 6 months. We're so sure, we'll give you a money-back guarantee.
So I started using Crest every day. And you were looking at a happy guy. A very happy guy.
Tartar Control Crest. Less tartar in 6 months guaranteed.
It's almost time for the dinner basket crowd to come in. Are you ready to go? Get loosened up, Shirley.
I love this place.
It's dinner at Burger King, and can you believe? It's table service. These are actual people eating actual dinner baskets at Burger King.
They gave us our drinks, and we sat down, and minutes later, they had everything on the table.
Served between when?
4 and 8.
And then what do I get beforehand before you bring the food out?
And popcorn.
Popcorn? It's your way right away.
I love this place.
Homie's back, and he's in for a shock.
This is Homie Jr.
I'm supposed to split my minimum wage and government cheese with some little snot-nosed kid.
Damon Wayans returns as Homie.
Son.
Yes.
Well, isn't that just
On In Living Color.
Have a seat. Let me tell you about Whitey.
An all-new episode Sunday. It's shocking. It's unbelievable. It's pathetic.
Hey, waitress!
This Sunday, Kelly finally gets a job.
My baby's first tip. I get a picture of this.
On Married with Children.
I get a picture of this.
An all-new episode Sunday on Fox.
Naomi came home on a Saturday night with 3 tacos from Taco Bell. Crunchy original and Taco Supreme and that new big beef, oh yeah. Taco Bell tacos, crunchy and delicious, yeah, they taste so good. And when Naomi took a bite of the new big beef, she woke up the neighborhood. She made a run for the border.
Ma'am, do you have a license for that taco?
Electricity? Careful there. Ha! Or it'll toast your eyeballs.
This is the new Civic Coupe from Honda. Maybe you'd like to take a second look.
Breck introduces an extraordinary indulgence for your hair. An all-new Breck with Vitazomes. Uncommon hair care. With vitamin-filled microcells that burst forth
as you massage them in. New Breck releases fresh moisture, nourishing your hair and your scalp as well. New Breck with Vitazomes. A healthy indulgence for your hair.
What you're about to see is not a pretty sight. Look what ugly tartar can do to your family's teeth. Now look at the difference when you see the dentist regularly and brush with a tartar control toothpaste like Aquafresh. Dentists know the ingredients in those Aquafresh stripes fight cavities and fight tartar buildup. As a mom, I know Aquafresh freshens breath with a taste the whole family loves. Even me. So we all like brushing more. Tartar Control Aquafresh. It's striped to fight.
This Wednesday, Dylan and Brenda have called it quits.
So you honestly won't mind if Dylan starts dating other girls?
No, he's free to go out with whoever he wants.
But when Brenda catches him with Kelly,
So how long has this been going on with you two?
the sparks will fly.
You said Dylan could go out with whoever he wanted. And you said you were my best friend. What a joke.
90210, an all-new episode, Wednesday.
Millions of women use solid antiperspirants that can leave a messy white residue. Don't mess that dress like that. Use Band Clear deodorant. It goes on without the messy white residue solid antiperspirants can leave. So come on, don't mess that dress. Use Band Clear deodorant.
A night for Excedrin PM.
My allowance stinks.
Your vacation?
Canceled.
I can't sleep and my head aches.
Excedrin PM. Headache medicine, plus it helps you sleep. And rest assured it's aspirin-free.
Suddenly, you radiate a special light, and beauty just washes over you.
Designed through L'Oreal technology, it's a sheer wash of color. New lightness-like natural makeup. A breakthrough cream gel formula for natural coverage.
You're alive with beauty, as pure as it is delicate.
Designed for a delicate finish, lightness helps skin achieve a smooth, even tone.
Some things are beautiful by their very nature.
New lightness-like natural makeup by L'Oreal. More beautiful by design.
Wednesday. Has Allison's affair really ended?
Over between me and Keith, you know that.
I'm just scared you're gonna call on him.
And a mysterious woman moves in.
You get the best unit in the building.
So I've been told.
To Melrose Place.
So what do you think?
Definite possibilities.
An all-new episode, Wednesday.
We need a break.
We need a break.
A McDonald's break.
Yeah, a Big Mac.
Fries.
Yeah, large fries.
An ice-cold medium Coke Classic.
Oh, give me a break.
Everything, all of it right now, just $2.99.
$2.99 for all that?
Are we getting a break?
Yeah.
I get a Big Mac sandwich, large fries, and a medium Coke, all for just $2.99? That's incredible.
Extra value meals. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Others promise, Aronson delivers. Credit, credit, and more credit. And free furniture, too. Now through Monday, come on in. Spend $500, get $500 in free furniture. Spend $1,000, get $1,000 in free furniture. Regardless of what you spend, we'll match it dollar for dollar with free furniture and free credit, too. Free financing up to 1 year. No money down, no payments till February. Now through Monday at 8:30 at Aronson. Come on in.
Aronson Furniture, home of the credit connection. Aronson.
Ride in the hot seat with Cops. Weeknights at 6:30 on Fox 32.
Welcome to BKTV. It's new. It's dinner baskets. You gotta check it out. Dinner at Burger King.
Chicken, shrimp, steak, Whopper.
Only at Burger King. Only 4 to 8 where you get the table service. It's your way, right away. I love this place.
An extended family reunion and I was out of antiperspirant, so I used my husband's Suave. While I kept names straight and plates full, Suave kept me cool and dry. And since I knew it was less expensive, I switched.
Suave antiperspirant. So effective you won't believe the price.
Tostitos restaurant-style tortilla chips. Now that 100% white corn taste comes in crispy rounds and bite-sized chips, too. White corn Tostitos, the taste that takes you there again and again and again.
It's important to keep your promises. Always. All over the world. If we promise it gives skin incredible moisture replenishment,
Lo farà sempre.
if we promise smoothing of tiny lines, if we promise it works like young skin's fluid, sinking in instantly, for a young radiance.
It has to.
Oil of Olay, twice a day, all around the world. We keep our promise to young skin.
Many of them haven't even learned to read, but they have learned how to make you their next victim. See how these children became some of America's most wanted Friday.
What's that?
It's a consumer survey. They want to know if you're happy with your car.
Oh, I am.
Oh, I know. And as of last night, so does everybody at the Martins' dinner party.
In its first year, the all-new Toyota Camry moved thousands to appreciate that a car could be everything you want and even more than you imagined.
You gave two complete strangers a 20-minute test drive.
15. I was 15.
The 1993 Toyota Camry. Few cars actually move you. This is one.
107.5 WGCI.
Word on the street is WGCI plays the hit. Well, let's go see what's up. When?
GCI plays the hit. Bobby Brown.
In both.
Hey, the Bell. Boys to me and Jonesy. Heavy D.
GCI is back.
They got it going on.
107.5 WGCI. WGCI.
It's not that high. WGCI in the house.
Hey, baby.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next episode of The Heights.
Hey, it's me again, your TV. Look, I got 30 seconds before a commercial comes on, so I'll make this quick. You've got to stop flipping around with the remote. I can't take it. Listen, read TV Guide. It's got everything you need so you won't miss the shows you want to see. This issue, Old Blue Eyes is back. So go get it. Because if you're not going to work with me, I'll just amuse myself. Ooh, excellent shot. Why, thank you. Oh, and don't watch TV in the dark.
Stay up!
Forget about tug of war with your pantyhose. Nothing's more fitting than Legs Classics.
It kills germs just like it always did. It fights plaque and the gum disease gingivitis just like it always did. Now it does one thing it never did. Introducing Cool Mint Listerine. With an exhilarating, cool, minty taste. New Cool Mint Listerine Antiseptic. Works like Listerine, tastes like cool mint.
Now that I perm my hair, it needs special care.
Discover Permavive Technicare by L'Oreal. Shampoos, conditioners, treatments with an advanced polymer complex. A science that helps keep curls curly and brings back the healthy feel. Permavive. No dryness, no frizz, only silkiness.
Healthy curls, healthy hair.
Permavive Technicare by L'Oreal. Advanced technology perm care.
Next Thursday.
Here it is.
Remember your very first apartment with your very best friend.
This kitchen, it's huge.
For Rita and Hope, it's a time of new beginnings.
It's your Declaration of Independence.
To us.
The Heights, an all-new episode next Thursday.
Next on Fox News Chicago, teenage boys charged tonight in last year's rape and murder of a classmate. We'll have the latest from suburban Dixmoor.
Also, Magic Johnson hit with a lawsuit. A former sex partner says he gave her AIDS. Here at home, cigarette police. A special report tonight on stamping out teen smoking.
And we'll let that fool Martin tell us what he thinks is making his new Fox show such a big hit. All that, plus a look at our chances for more snow. Fox News Chicago is coming up next.
Oh, blind.
sweet lady has been attacked again.
Imagine living in a world
There is a bad man out there.
where light never penetrates the darkness,
Why does he want to kill me?
where you're never sure if someone is watching
If he's in the room with her, she's dead.
and waiting,
There is no serial killer.
where reaching out can be a matter of life or death. Jennifer 8, rated R. Starts Friday, November 6th at theaters everywhere.
Incredible lost footage of Elvis that's never been seen. Meet the Lost Elvis on the next Current Affair.
At a new time, tonight at 10:30.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Chris Long.
And I'm Robin Robinson. A shocking crime leads to shocking arrest tonight. Police in South Suburban Dixmoor say 3 14-year-old boys and 2 older teenagers have been arrested in connection to a brutal rape and murder. The victim was a young girl they all knew and she thought was their friends. It took police nearly a year to crack the boys' stories. Tonight, the girl's mother feels some relief.
I'm glad they're finally caught and that justice will be served. It's not going to bring my daughter back, but she can be at peace now.
Teresa Matthews says the last year has been one long nightmare. And today, as she clutched a picture of her daughter, that nightmare finally came to an end. 14-year-old Teresa Matthews was a loving and happy 8th grader when she disappeared after leaving her grandparents' house in Dixmoor last November. 2 weeks later, her partly clothed body was found in a ditch alongside I-57, just a few blocks from home. She'd been raped several times, then shot in the head. Today, police announced charges in the case. 5 young male teenagers who claimed to be her friend.
Because she resisted him, fought him very hardly, after it was over, then one subject said, well, she'll tell on us and she can identify us, and with that, the subject shot her.
And they had lived with this for almost 1 year, and it is our belief that their conscience bothered them, and ultimately, when we talked to them, we were able to get a confession.
17-year-old James Harden and 17-year-old Cheyenne Sharp have both been charged with first-degree murder. The other 3 suspects are only 14 years old and are being held at the Juvenile Detention Center.
Teresa was classmates here at the Rosa Parks Middle School with all 3 of the 14-year-olds implicated in her murder. The question parents here are asking themselves today is, how could children so young have committed a crime so violent?
They really don't care what's going on today, you know.
Were you surprised by this then?
Yes, I am. I need to make a change in all these kids.
It's a change Teresa's mother will never be able to forgive.
I mean, I can't rationalize what they did. It's hard to accept. It's almost been a year now, but it's still hard to accept that my daughter is gone.
Dane Placco, Fox News, Chicago.
The 2 17-year-old defendants are being held on $2 million bond each. The courts will still have to decide whether or not the 14-year-olds may be tried as adults as well.
There is a break to report tonight in the case of a 14-year-old Chicago boy found murdered in his uncle's Southside apartment yesterday. Chicago police saying now this man, 24-year-old Ted Mitchell, has been charged with killing and robbing 14-year-old Yusef Wright. And they're looking for another suspect in the case. Investigators say Mitchell lived in the same apartment with Wright's family. Police say the 2 suspects were looking for money in his pockets while he was sleeping. When he awoke, they beat him to death with a baseball bat.
And a break appears near in another case. At any moment, police are expected to announce charges in the shooting of a Lake Forest businesswoman ambushed outside her company a week ago tonight. Al Waters standing by live at Area 4 Police Headquarters with the latest. Al?
Well, Robin, detectives here at Area 4 Headquarters have been questioning a number of witnesses today. A baffling case because of all the directions it could possibly take. Possibly an attempted murder, possibly an attempted robbery, or even an attempted hit stemming from an incident last spring that involved a family business. Irene Urso was shot twice as she was getting into her BMW last Wednesday night. The 36-year-old businesswoman from Lake Forest had just closed the auto parts store she co-owns with her estranged husband and was about to go home. The shot struck Mrs. Urso in the head and the back. The state's attorney has been looking into a possible link with an assault on Urso's husband last March at another store they own in Northbrook. Joseph Urso was beaten and kicked into unconsciousness. Now, 2 brothers from Palatine and North Lake have been charged with that assault. Authorities are not saying if they found a link between the 2 attacks. They've also practically ruled out attempted robbery because nothing of value was taken during that shooting. We can tell you that Irene Urso is listed in fair condition tonight at Mount Sinai Hospital. She is expected by doctors to fully recover. If we have any further developments in this, we will come back to you hopefully live, reporting live from Area 4 headquarters, Al Waters, Fox News, Chicago.
Okay, Al, do we understand they're questioning someone, but they have not charged them yet?
They have not charged anyone yet, and from what we understand, that could happen just about any minute now.
Okay, thank you.
Elsewhere, police in Melrose Park tonight are investigating a suspected mob hit on a man they call a small-time drug dealer, and mob experts say it may be a sign of things to come. The body of 50-year-old Samuel Taglia of River Forest found stuffed in the trunk of his car this morning. Taglia had been shot twice in the head, execution style, his throat cut. Mob experts say Taglia had an extensive criminal record and had done prison time for drug and robbery charges. Some $7,000 in personal jewelry were missing from the body, but police have ruled out robbery as a motive. They think Taglia's murder was a signal that the mob is getting back in the drug business.
What we have here is not a made member of the mob, but an independent that we know is a dope dealer who apparently crossed over the line by either not making payment or he owed somebody for selling dope, and as a result of it, he ended up by paying with his life.
Law authorities say the Chicago mob has pretty much stayed away from drug trafficking while former boss Tony Big Tuna Accardo was alive.
Family members of Tammy Zawicki are back in Chicago tonight, getting ready to announce a reward for information about Tammy's still unsolved murder. Tammy disappeared on August 23rd after her car broke down on I-80 near Utica, Illinois. Her body was found 8 days later and 500 miles away near Mount Vernon, Missouri. Since then, police say they have received about 450 possible leads. 85% of them have already been checked out. They say they are not close, though, to a suspect. A deadly fire swept through a Cicero apartment building this afternoon. Tonight, a little girl is dead. 5 other people are injured. Fire broke out just before 3 o'clock in the third apartment of this building. The third floor apartment, rather. The lone victim is believed to be around 1.5 years old. She has not yet been identified. 5 other people ranging in age from 6 months to 26 years old received treatment for smoke inhalation at area hospitals. 2 of them have already been released. The cause of that fire is still under investigation.
Chicago School Superintendent Ted Kimbrough tonight says he is stepping down when his contract expires in June. The term of the 57-year-old Kimbrough, former superintendent of Compton, California schools, has been controversial from the beginning. In 1990, he inherited what was then called the worst school system in America by former Education Secretary William Bennett. His $175,000 a year salary drew fire, so did his style. But in a pre-inaugural interview with me back in 1989, he was very optimistic.
You're 54.
Yes.
Is this it for you?
Probably.
And you hope your legacy will be?
That we made it work.
Apparently it didn't. Ted Kimbrough will officially step down June 30th, and he says he was not pressured by Mayor Daley to resign.
That bottle of fine European wine may triple in price if proposed tariffs take effect next month. The Bush administration announcing the tariff hikes today in order to force the European community to end its farm subsidies. Some analysts say this may prompt an all-out trade war. The price of that French Chardonnay, Chablis, and Champagne may be significantly higher soon, thanks to today's trade announcement. The United States imported $270 million worth of white wine last year. Almost half of that came from France, with Italian imports pouring second, and German wine coming in third. We've been paying 7 cents import tax on each bottle. Now the tariff is going up to a whopping